Whoa! We're live. Hi, everybody. I'm back. Let me just see. I forgot that Twitch doesn't put my description in when I stream through StreamYard. Apparently, I got to start trying to use OBS, and I keep forgetting. So I'll do that eventually. I'm gonna put the description though in. Oh, will it let me? Yeah. I think I have to put the description into what do you call it? Twitch after the fact. Yeah, seems to be the case. All right. Well, we're gonna be drawing again. I'm working on my comic, Bonehead. Here, let me make this the full screen. There we go. All right, so I haven't done much since last night. Let me get this out of my face. Okay. I haven't done much since last night. I was on for a little tiny bit last night because I didn't want to bug everybody that I live with. But I did work on it a little more. I got to clean up a bunch of stuff I just did. Also, so I'm working on the color holds. So I'm changing a lot of the black ink to different colors. These blasts, I'm going to put a gradient on them after I finish all the color holds. I'm going to put a gradient on some of those to make it a little more, it'll be more of a lighting effect. Oh, and I didn't mean to do this. I'm going to leave that black. For now, anyway. I don't know why that, like, see the edge, it was still orange. Like that. And I gotta hit it with the, like, I'll hit it with the brush, but I have to go over it again and again. Usually the thing causing that is the opacity isn't at 100, but it is at 100. So I don't know. Not a big deal, but oops. What am I doing? I need make sure I'm erasing where it ought not to be and hitting all the edges that I missed. I think I got all this. Gotta check this one out. Yeah. So I'm erasing this kind of stuff because that's not part of the blast. That's part of the background. And like this is part of the blast. This is not. I've got maybe an hour to stream here. I just realized it, so I thought I better get on. while I have some time. These are letters. That's not part of the blast. Though I am going to do a color hold on that. Let me see. What color am I going to do with that? That vomp. Let's see. I'm going to do... It's like a goldy orange. I'm going to do like more orange, I think. I don't want it to blend in too much with the fire behind it. I still want it to stand out from that. Ah, gee. I forgot that's all color hold, so it's not. I did separately. So what's going on? I don't know. It was my sister's birthday the other day. We went to this place with like they had batting cages. I've been wanting to do batting cages for years and not being able to. Every time I almost got to a batting cages, something fell through. I've been trying to get someone to go to the batting cages with me forever, so I finally got to do that. That was all right. It was pitching them in the dirt, though. That was kind of disappointing. I think I had it pitching too slow. I had it on the lower setting. I didn't realize it, but yeah, it was pitching them in the dirt. And so I had to like figure out where it was going to be and get up to it. And then I started knocking them around. But I was so disappointed. I missed the first like 5 or 6 balls entirely because of that. And then what else? There were like battle boats. I didn't do that though. But my dad and my siblings and some of my nieces and nephews were all doing that. It was like they were like bumper boats, like bumper cars, but bumper boats. And they were they had like squirters on them, so you could like fire or water at the people around you too. That was pretty cool. And they had go-karts and they had bowling. This place has everything. They have like an arcade and bowling and mini golf and a roller rink. What else? I don't know. They got all kinds of stuff. Dang it. I'm getting myself confused here. There's too much going on this page. This is a very dramatic, kind of busy page, like conceptually. Not exactly, but you know what I mean? Like there's a lot going on. There's a lot of action. So there's a lot of, like, as far as the color holds are going to go, it's a little involved. So when I'm looking for stuff that's going to get color holds, I'm looking at all these like things that require like lighting, and then what do you call them? The sound effects, and yeah, anything that's like an effect usually gets a color hold for me. Oh, look, I messed this up. What? That one, that part needs white on the color layer. This goes to black, goes to orange. Let me erase this. This is all sloppy. I just banged this in. I'm usually pretty thorough. Maybe not all at once, but I like scour the page. And I'll find stuff I missed 30 times over, but I check stuff again and again. Sometimes I'll just like do it panel by panel until I get it as perfect as it's going to get. Like I'll just do one panel at a time, but not always. Sometimes I'll just like bang it out and then revisit it and revisit it and revisit it until I'm sure it's all set. But most pages are not this involved with the effecty stuff. Dang it. There we go. Sometimes I want to erase, sometimes I want to color, sometimes. And then there's multiple colors going on here. Like this color hold is red, this color hold is orange. Then these ones I want to erase it if there's anything on it. And it's like keeping my thoughts straight. Isn't a given. So I mentioned last night I'm trying to start selling stuff a little more. I'm offering to sell some paintings I made on social media. I have a Chucky painting, Chucky watercolor, Chucky from Child's Play, the Chucky doll with a knife. I painted, and just in time for Halloween. I'm offering that for $40 because it's like a popular property. Chucky is, and it's a watercolor. I'm just charging $40 for it. I feel like that's pretty good for original art. That's pretty cheap for original art. And it's 9x12, and you can see that on my social media if you go back a couple posts. And if you want that, nobody's claimed it yet, so DM me, and we can do it through PayPal, probably Zelle, Cash App, something like that. I don't know, whatever works for you, and I'll ship that out to you. I would just need your payment method and an address to ship it to. There's that. I also did a marker Krang drawing that I think turned out really good. Krang from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think that turned out really good. I really love that drawing, and I drew that mostly from my head. I think I had to look at him to see how his like his the shape of his. No, I probably had to look it up. I forget now because I don't readily know how, because he's a brain, but he doesn't exactly look like a typical brain when you look at him. I know I used reference to see what he was shaped like. But the markers on that turned out really good. I'm really happy with how he looks. But that one I'm only charging $30 for. Again, it's a beloved property, but it's markers, which I feel like is a little less handwork than the watercolors, for me anyway. It's a little, if that makes sense. And so it's only $30 for that one. Also 9x12, and I think I was offering to chop that one down to 8x10. Or maybe that was a different thing. No, yeah, that one's 8x10 actually. I think I did that in a different book. Or 8x11, I forget. And I did an alligator painting that was 9x12, but I was offering to chop that one down to 8x10, so it'll fit in a standard frame better, because that one's got room to be cut down if you want. And that alligator painting, that's like an original just doodle that I painted on my channel a couple of weeks ago. And then that one was only going to be $20 because that was my first little thing, and that was way more goofy. That, you know, that's watercolor, but it's just me screwing around. If anybody's interested in those, yeah, just reach out to me in my DMs on Twitter or any of my social media. No one's claimed any of those yet. If you're interested. Also, I'm looking to sell stuff, but you know, you tell me if it's worth buying. Also, I put up these designs on TeePublic, the TeePublic store recently. The wrangleshank shop on teepublic.com. And the links to my social medias and the TeePublic store are going to be in the description. I forgot that it doesn't let me put a description before I stream on Twitch. So after the stream ends, I'll add it. That's what I used to do. And I added it on the past streams that I've done recently onto Twitch. I put the links in there, and I'll put it in this one once the stream's over. But this one I really like. He looks cool on a pink t-shirt, maybe a navy blue. Yellow he looked really good on. But yeah, you can get shirts, tote bags, phone cases. I kind of set a default placement and sizing of the character on all that stuff. I don't know if you can change that. You can definitely change the colors, at least on the shirts. But you can get it on stickers. I think the magnets look really cool. The magnets, and there's pins and stickers you can get and stuff like that. Here's another one that I uploaded recently. This one's called The King of Gosh. That's what I called it. And this one's called Words of Violence. It's this little cowboy critter speaking violence. I don't know. Speaking a gun. Whatever that means. And then there's this guy. I set the default for the shirt as tie-dye because it looked kind of cool. But yeah, you can change that to other stuff if you like. But also you can get that buttons, prints, whatever, all on that TeePublic site if you're interested. And they have a sale going right now, so everything's like 35% off or something. I think is what it's been telling me. They almost always have sales going, but not always, but almost always. I want to get the border of the panel border. That doesn't need any color. Sometimes I hit the brush button and it doesn't change over from erase. I don't know why. It's not my keyboard. I think it's just quirky. I'm pretty sure it's not my keyboard. What do I know? So this is fun. What else is going on? So it was my sister's birthday. Dang it. Wait, why isn't it letting me pick that? Why is this not selected? Oh, I know why. Because I got rid of the black on it. Yeah. And then I reselected everything. Okay. Sorry, I had to make sense of that. I don't think I'll make it make sense to the viewer at this moment on that topic, but let's see. Well, I gotta pay my brother-in-law for my phone bill. We're on like a plan together. He's not exactly my brother-in-law yet, but that's how I think of him. He's been around long enough where, as far as I'm concerned, he's my brother-in-law. Let's see. What else? What else? Something? Nothing. Get that orange off the green there. Dang it. Yeah, it's not my keyboard because it like when I do the picker, it goes like right to erase sometimes before I hit anything instead of brush. Like it's supposed to go right back to the brush after I let it go. but it'll go to erase sometimes for some reason. Dang it. That time I hit erase and it didn't do it. So basically, I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm one of those hack artists. Okay, I'm gonna remind me, Ryan, that I'm gonna have to go back into this color and fill in these gaps that I missed. In fact, no, I can't do it because I've got the line works selected, so I won't be able to color inside the shapes. Without deselecting everything, and that'll be a whole can of worms. All right. And my girlfriend's gonna come over tonight and make me dinner. I like food. So that's cool. It's a good thing I like food. What in the world is the time that it is? Oh, did she text me? Oh, no. Okay. My sister texted me. I'll ignore her. No, you know what? If it was my girlfriend, I'd have to answer her because she might get lost on the way over here. So I gotta give her directions, possibly. Here, let me zoom out so I can see what I'm dealing with here. That panel looks better. Oh, that looks right. I'm not too wild about this R and this leg. I want to do something with that. I'll do it after I do all the color holds, but that's a bit of a problem for me because that's very tangenty. That's a tangent. It was kind of bugging me last night. So the thing is, this lines up way too perfectly. It's kind of distracting to the eye. That's a problem. We've got 3 lines right here, all lined up. So there's the R, his leg, and this little seam between his legs. I got to do something to jack that up a bit, but I'll have to worry about that after this. I probably won't get to it on the stream, but just so you know, that's something I'm thinking about. I noticed that last night while I was on the stream, and I think I was talking about something, and I think I quieted down because I was like, "Oh, everyone's thinking I'm a hack," but probably not. But it really, it was like I almost gasped at how terrible that is. Like I was mortally embarrassed. Though I don't think anybody really cares but me. Hi, Bonehead. Let's see. I colored all this sand and silt from the wall. I want to make sure it's only where it's supposed to be. I'll leave that part like that. This gets a little confusing in this jumbled mess. I guess that's fine right there. It's going to be a lot of me going, Let's see. Hey, how about some tea? I might have to end this soon. That happened fast. But I think my girlfriend is going to be here in the next 20 minutes. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe she'll get lost. Maybe she'll get lost and I can stay on. Fingers crossed. Just kidding. Oh, what a bunch of garbage. What a... yeah. And then... Wait, did I do that already? Thought I did. Oh, it's trash. It's the same to me. It's almost like I shouldn't have even bothered doing this. No, you know what? It will make this pile look a lot. It'll seem to make a little more sense than it did once I do this all. If that doorbell rings, I gotta go immediately. I haven't heard any word from him. How long is this stream been going? Let me take a look. Only 45 minutes. So maybe it hasn't been as long as I thought it had. I thought I would get an hour in easy. Forgive me if this is tremendously boring, but these are my days. This is what my days as a comic artist look like. Just doing 2 lines and then erasing 2 lines ad infinitum until I die. Forever. One cup of tea finished. Here's my next cup of tea. That sound was my water boiling. I keep a water kettle. Keep a kettle at my desk and a little jar of tea bags. Because I have a caffeine problem. My mom is from Ireland. She grew up on a little island off the mainland of Ireland, which is also an island, I believe. So I grew up with tea. At my new job, I didn't used to be able to drink tea at work, at my old job, right? At my new job, I can just make tea and have tea at my desk all day. So I drink so much tea now, like more than I already did, which was narcotic amounts of tea. But so now I've got caffeine flowing through my veins. But yeah, so one of my coworkers was like, "Wow, you really like your tea," because I'll just drink it throughout my whole shift. I hope I'm done with this, because this is mind-numbing and stupid. This is the most boring part of this page. But I think I am done. Let me just not be done for one more second. Oh. Okay. So that'll be fine. I think let me check this smoke or this little dust up here. See, I had a feeling that I was sloppy with it. Yesterday I went painting with my dad. My dad's a painter. He paints houses. And I worked with him a little bit. And I do mean a little bit because I'm not very, like, I'll do paintings on paper, right? But when it comes to painting houses, I'm the biggest hack in the room. I try very hard, but I think I slow things down. But I'll help him once in a while, sometimes. I want to be good, but I'm just terrible. Okay. Different color. What the H? Okay. You know what H means, right? Heck. Sorry, I'm a dork. What is going on with the... There's like a texture on the... Like I said, I'm not worrying about the colors right now because I've got all the line work selected. But I noticed this yesterday. There's like texture on this purple. And I think it's just this purple here. I don't know where that came from or why that is. Like, it's not in other panels. I meant to look at it yesterday at some point, but yeah, it's not there. I gotta clean that up. It looks kind of nice, but it's like it's the only place that it is, so it's I gotta fix that. I don't know where that came from. And it's probably barely noticeable, but you know, I don't want to risk it not looking clean. Like it's all grainy. I don't know if you see that, but all right, where was I? I'm on the wrong thing. That's me thinking. My brain is a cuckoo clock. So this is the wall that's coming out from behind the wall. So there. This page is making me think too hard. I don't like that. Oh, look, I missed this. Dang it. Okay. This page really is frying my brain. I was doing fine until it got to the color holds. And they're just like making me regret making a comic. So yeah, if you don't know, my comic is called Bonehead. It's a 250 page book. I inked the whole thing live. All the inking is still on my YouTube page. If you ever want to watch it. And that's right. I don't know. Ink the Book show at wrangleshank on YouTube. You Google all that mess, you'll get my channel, wrangleshank, just like all my social media. Let's see here. And what was I going to say? So it's a 250-page book. It's all drawn. I just got to color it and letter it. I've got about 120 pages done. This is 117, and that includes the front cover and stuff. But so this is page 117 out of 247, I think, altogether. So it's getting there. I'm almost halfway through finishing the book. I think I've got like 115 all lettered and everything. Then I start sending it to studios, or what do you call them? Publishers. That's it. See what comes of it. I don't know that stuff. I've never done that before. So I just wanted to have a finished book to drop in somebody's lap. And then, I don't gotta like worry about deadlines or anything. Maybe they'll have like changes they want me to make to stuff. And I can just worry about that instead of worrying about that and, finishing a whole chunk of the book on top of it. That's kind of my thinking. Like, because then I'll have all that work to do and be like nerve-wracked about dealing with all this new stuff. Anyway, we'll see. I'm not trying to think about what might happen in my future too much. I just want, like, if nothing else comes of me making this book, at least I'll have made a book. And then like if nobody wants to publish it, nobody can publish it, nobody, if nothing ever comes of it, I still have all these finished pages. And I can just, I don't know, die happy. With my unpublishable manuscript, with my unpublishable comic book that took me way too effing long to make because I made it all by myself. But yeah, I'm excited about this book because as I color the pages, it's just like mind-blowing how much it looks like a real thing to me. I'm like, oh, I could have, like, I didn't know I could do this. I didn't know I could make stuff that looked like stuff you buy in a store. The kind of stuff that I would buy in a store. I didn't know I could make it this well. I keep impressing myself with this book. That's good enough for me. But once I do finish Bonehead, I've just got other stories I want to make. I think the plan is, though, for the next book I make, it's going to be shorter. Like this one, this was me making I have my script right in front of me. It's a 100-page script, and it was longer than that. I cut it down to 100 pages even. And it's roughly 2 comic pages to a page. So I knew it was going to be about 200 pages, but it ended up being like 250 almost. But my next comic script I write, I think I'm only going to make it like 80 pages, maybe even less. Time is it? I should wrap this up soon. I think I'm going to wrap this up because I'm expecting company, as I said. And I just want to be prepared for that. Yeah. Let me finish this P, if you know what I mean. Okay. Oh, hey, Crimson. I'm doing good. I'm about to hop off though. But yeah, getting into streaming. I did a stream last night, real brief, and I'm doing one now. But how are you? Let's see. I'm just doing all these color holds on this page, which is full of them. I've still got more to do. It's just never ending. Let me see. This is my page so far. I gotta do gradients on some of these color holds too. The cat woke you up. Your back's killing me, so you decided to get up. Man, my knees are just trash. I forget. Oh, I think it was because I was painting yesterday. They were especially hurting. But yeah, thank you. I was painting with my dad yesterday, and I was just up and down on my knees, and they're feeling pretty awful. But I'll live. Anyway, so here's that's page 117 so far, and this is 113 that I have open. I was showing off some t-shirt designs that I uploaded. What did I do? Okay. But yeah, I am expecting some company any minute now, so I'm gonna hop off. But thanks for popping in, Crimson, and I will be back to do more of this sometime soon. Maybe not till next weekend, maybe sooner, but we'll see. I'm just doing it whenever I can, which is not as often as I used to be able to. I didn't think I was gonna do it last night for a while, but then I just decided to anyway while my roommate was in the shower. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Yeah, click like on this video wherever you are. Um, and oh yeah, share stuff out on social media, people. Anyone watching this video, that's gonna do me a lot of more good than anything. I think just sharing videos, sharing my art wherever you can. Tell people about it. If you want, you can go to that old T Public store in the description. It's not in the description yet on Twitch, but I got to remember to put it in the description after the stream ends. Um, if you buy a shirt, make sure if anybody comments on it, make sure they know where you got it. Tell them my name. Tell them where to find me. And maybe I won't be so lost out at sea. All right. I got to get out of here. Goodbye, everyone. I love you to death.